Serie A Atalanta BC vs Como prediction, team news, lineups preview. After their Champions League exploits in midweek, Atalanta BC will host promoted Como on Monday evening as they resume Serie A duty at GUS Stadium. The Nerazzurri came close to toppling Arsenal last time out, having previously beaten Fiorentina in a 5-goal thriller. Now, a third straight home game brings the winless Lariani to Bergamo. Match preview. A tight, intense tactical battle may have ended goalless between Atalanta and Arsenal on Thursday evening, as both sides kicked off their league phase campaign. But at the full-time whistle, La DEA may have felt more frustration at not taking maximum points. Marco Carnesecchi made one fine first-half save against the Gunners, but it was his opposite number David Raya's spot kick heroics that grabbed the headlines and twice denied Matteo Retegui what could have been the winner. Nonetheless, last season's Europa League winners banked a valuable point on their Champions League return, following hot on the heels of a superb fightback to defeat Fiorentina just a few days earlier. They twice fought back from behind to beat the Viola 3-2 in Bergamo, with recalled star Ademola Lookman scoring the winner in first-half stoppage time, and moved on to 6 points from 4 Serie A matches as a result. Only last week's opponents have recorded more shots on target so far, and the Nerazzurri also have the highest expected goals total 7.89. A versatile attack has helped in that regard, as Atalanta are renowned for neat passing, but they have actually scored the most headed goals this term for. Gian Piero Gasparini's team could now win back-to-back matches for the first time this season, as they welcome visitors whom they historically get the better of when on home turf. Atalanta are unbeaten in 8 Serie A home matches against Como, albeit it has been quite a while since they last met. Before these teams convene in the top flight for the first time in 21 years, Como actually lead the overall head-to-head, with 7 wins and 5 losses across 19 previous Serie A meetings. Continuing in that vein will surely prove a tough assignment for current boss Cesc Fabregas, who is a relative rookie in coaching terms, particularly in contrast to Gasparini's vast experience. Como occupy 18th place in the standings, and are still seeking their first win of a season that started with elimination from the Coppa Italia at the hands of Serie B side Sampdoria. Having been promoted from the second tier last season, the Lariani had to hastily renovate their Stadio Sinigaglia headquarters, so each of their first 3 league games were played away from home, bringing just 1 point before last week's long-awaited return home. However, they let a 2-goal lead slip during the last 20 minutes against Bologna, after an own goal and Patrick Catrone's second-half strike had put them within touching distance of 3 precious points. Few would now expect Como to bring anything back from nearby Bergamo, but they will hope to put pressure on Atalanta's sometimes vulnerable defense. Team news. Having invested in developing his squad over the summer, Atalanta boss Gian Piero Gasparini may make some changes on Monday, after putting in a big shift against Arsenal and ahead of next weekend's trip to Bologna. Either Ademola Lookman or Matteo Retegui could be rested, with Marco Brescianini, Lazar Samardžić and Nicolo Zaniolo all vying for promotion from the bench. Summer signings Raul Bellanova and Odilon Kossanu are candidates to freshen things up on the wing and in defense. Mario Pasalic, who made his 200th league appearance for the club last week, is also in contention. The ex-Chelsea man is just 1 goal away from scoring 50 in the Italian top flight, which would take him clear as the most prolific Croatian in Serie A history. He is currently level with Ivan Perisic. Once again, La DEA will be without long-term absentees Gianluca Scamacca and Giorgio Scalvini, both ACL, plus veteran defender Rafael Toloi muscular. Meanwhile, Como are still missing high-profile signing Rafael Varane, while fellow centre-back Alberto Dos Sena is a major doubt due to a calf strain. After Cesc Fabregas dropped struggling striker Andrea Bellotti last week, it remains to be seen whether Il Gallo will be recalled. He is yet to find the net for his new club, following fruitless spells with Roma and Fiorentina. If not, Nico Paz would support Patrick Catrone up front, while former Barcelona midfielder Sergi Roberto runs the visitors' engine room. Atalanta BC possible starting lineup: Carnesecchi, Cosanu, Hien, Jimsiti, Bellanova, Ederson, Pasalic, Ruggieri, Samardzic, Lookman, De Ketelaere. Como possible starting lineup: Reina, Iovine, Kempf, Goldeniga, Moreno, Peroni, Roberto, Strefezza, Paz, Fadera, Catrone. We say Atalanta BC 2-0 Como. Even if Atalanta decide to rotate their squad after a busy start to the season, they have too much quality and top-flight know-how for a Como side that has shown few signs of adapting to the demands of Serie A. In a third consecutive home game following the renovation of their stadium, La DEA should serenely secure maximum points and build on a fine performance against Arsenal. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.